What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Finally. This is more like it.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
No one orders me around. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
The dead have risen again. Guard!
Must be.
Mercy, my lord.
Speak, fool.
I live only to serve, great lord.
No one orders me around. This is more like it.
Help! The undead have returned. Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
This is more like it. Finally. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Faithless coward. Ah, at last.
The damned stand ready.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally. For the Lich King.
How could you murder your own father?
Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. This is more like
I
it.
bow to your will.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King.
The undead! Sound the alarm!
This is more like it.
The damned stand ready.
Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last.
You bastard!
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at
Mercy,
last.
my lord.
For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
Finally.
The dead have risen again. Guards!
This is more
Mercy,
like
my
it. Ah, at last.
You will know endless torment. Help! The undead have returned.
Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
I live only to serve, great lord.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have returned.
I live only to serve. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Faithless coward. Bandits! Run!
Ah, at last. Finally.
I bow to your will.
This is more like it. Finally.
I live only to serve.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
You will know endless torment. The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. For the Lich
The
King.
undead have returned. You've betrayed us all.
Last.
The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers.
Help! The undead have risen again. Guards!
Kill them all!
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to your
Finally.
will.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah,
The dead
at
have
last.
risen again. The undead! Sound the alarm! My life for Nazul.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
You should burn in hell.
Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
I bow to your will.
Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master. the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.
What the hell is that?
This crude contraption will allow you to transport the remains of our master.
Can you not simply raise the remains when we find them?
Pardon, Lord, but a being of Kel'Thuzad's power can only be reanimated at a nexus of powerful ley energies, and there are no such places in this land.
Very well then. Let's move out.
This is more like it.
Finally.
This is more like it.
Arthas! Stop this madness before it's too late!
Stand aside, brother. I've come to collect some old bones and I don't wish to be disturbed.
Faithless coward.
Finally.
I'll make sure you suffer. Now, Frostmourne.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Come along now, Necromancer. The powers that you once served have need of you again.
Told you, my death would mean little.
What the? Am I hearing ghosts now?
It is I, Kel'Thuzad. I was right about you, Prince Arthas.
It took you long enough. These remains are badly decomposed. They will never survive the trip to Quel'Thalas.
Quel'Thalas?
Yes. Only the energies of the High Elves' Sunwell can bring Kel'Thuzad back to life.
Then what must be done?
You must steal a very special urn from the Paladin's keeping. Place the Necromancer's remains within it, and he will be well protected for the journey.
As you wish. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
Vile betrayer! You are not fit enough to even carry your father's name! Why Uther ever vouched for you is beyond me. You've stripped him of his honor by casting yours to the winds. You deserve a gruesome death, boy.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it. Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
Light have mercy on you. Your betrayal has broken Uther's heart.
Frostmourne hungers.
Faithless coward.
Finally. This is more like it.
Your father ruled this land for 70 years.
and you've ground it to dust in a matter of days.
Very dramatic, Uther. Give me the urn, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
The urn holds your father's ashes, Arthas. What? Were you hoping to piss on them one last time before you left his kingdom to rot?
I didn't know what it held. Nor does it matter. I'll take what I came for one way or another.
Faithless coward.
Our forces are under attack.
I dearly hope that there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
What is it now?
Finally. This is more like it. Finally.
Excellent work. Now your journey to Quel'Thalas can begin.
Tell him nothing. Only you can hear me. The Dreadlords cannot be trusted. They are the Lich King's jailers. I will tell you all when I walk this world again.
Is everything proceeding as planned, Tychondrius? Lord Archimonde demands a report on the Scourge.
Lich King's young Death Knight has been performing well. Almost too well. I begin to wonder if Ner'zhul has ulterior motives for his new champion.
The human means nothing in the long run. Ner'zhul wouldn't dare undermine our efforts now.
Our only concern is that the Scourge accomplishes what it was created to do. Archimonde will have all our heads if we do not keep control of this situation.
Believe me, brother. Neither the Lich King nor his undead lackeys will jeopardize the Legion's return.
See that they do not. Lord Archimonde has little patience for failure.
Ah, wondrous, eternal Quel'Thalas. I haven't been here since I was a boy.
Be wary. The elves likely wait in ambush.
The frail elves do not concern me, Necromancer. Our forces are strengthened with every foe we slay.
Don't be too overconfident, Death Knight. The elves must not be taken lightly.
We shall see. Bring forth the prisoner. Where is the entrance to your land, elf?
You will never enter Quel'Thalas, Fallen Prince. The woods themselves protect our borders, and the enchanted elf gates protect our capital.
Your precious gates will not stop me any more than these trees, little elf. Bring up the meat wagons. We'll make our own entrance.
The energy energies of this place are strong. Kill the elves, level their structures. This location is perfect for your base.
It'll be a pleasure.
The undead are advancing. Alert the sentries.
My life for Nazul. My fate is sealed. I wish only to serve. I will be done.
Tread lightly.
Must be.
You are not welcome here. I am Sylvanas Windrunner, Ranger General of Silver Moon. I advise you to turn back now.
It is you who should turn back, Sylvanas. Death itself has come to your land.
Do your worst. The Elf Gate to the Inner Kingdom is protected by our most powerful enchantments. You shall not pass.
Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack. The restless dead await. Let darkness guide. Intriguing.
Speak, fool.
Finally.
The dead shall serve. Die!
Tread lightly. No one.
This fantasy none shall survive.
Tread lightly. For the Lich King. This is one.
Dead shall serve.
This is more like it. Ah, at last.
The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me.
No one orders me around. This is more like it.
The restless dead await.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it now? At last. Finally.
This better be good.
Finally, we've reached the Elf Gate. Press the attack. Let none survive. Tread lightly. For the Lich King.
Fall back to the second gate. Fall back!
The Elf Gate has fallen. Onward, my warriors. Onward to victory.
Fall back to the trees! You've won through this gate, Butcher, but you won't get through the second. The inner gate to Silvermoon can only be opened with a special key, and it shall never be yours.
You waste your time, woman. You cannot outrun the inevitable.
You think that I'm running from you? Apparently, you've never fought elves before.
Damn that woman! We must find a way to cross the river. What is it now?
Greetings, Death Knight. Make your choice.
What?
Are you threatening me? What?
The dead shall serve. Our forces are under attack. For the Lich King.
What is it now?
Faithless coward.
That moon crystal is a component of the key of the three moons. The other two crystals must be found if the Elf Gate is to be unlocked.
Tread lightly. At last.
What does the shadow rule? Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. The second moon crystal is ours. At last.
Are under attack.
No one orders me around. At last. Frostmourne hungers.
You will know end.
This is more than
The third moon crystal, the key of the three moons, is complete.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. The gates have been opened. Once we've dealt with Sylvanas, the inner kingdom shall be ours.
Damn you monsters! What will it take to drive you back?
The Ranger woman is starting to vex me greatly.
You've done well, so far. But the true test still lies before you.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
I am here to ensure that you do your job, little human. Not do it for you.
I will reach the Sunwell on my own, Dreadlord.
Be warned. It is a pool of mystical energy from which the elves draw their immortal powers. They will not give it up easily.
Do you think he suspects that you've been aiding me, Necromancer?
I'm sure he suspects quite a bit. It is his nature to assume the worst. Now steel yourself. The hour of my rebirth draws near.
I salute your bravery, Elf. But the chase is over.
Then I'll make my stand here, Butcher. Anara la Balore. Finish it. I deserve a clean death.
After all you've put me through, woman, the last thing I'll give you is the peace of death.
No, you wouldn't dare.
Citizens of Silvermoon, I have given you ample opportunities to surrender, but you have stubbornly refused. Know that today, your entire race and your ancient heritage will end. Death itself has come to claim the high home of the elves. Now arise, Kel'Thuzad, and serve the Lich King once again.
I am reborn as promised. The Lich King has granted me eternal life.
I've upheld my end of the bargain, Lich. Are you ready to tell me about the Dreadlords now?
Certainly, but not here. They have eyes and ears everywhere. We'll talk where it's safe.
So, you're not upset about me killing you that one time?
Don't be foolish. The Lich King told me how our encounter would end.
The Lich King knew that I would kill you?
Of course. He chose you to be his champion long before the Scourge even began.
If he's so all-knowing, then how can the Dreadlords control him like they do?
They are agents of the ones who created our master, the fiery lords of the Burning Legion.
What is this Legion?
It is a vast demonic army that has consumed countless worlds beyond our own. Now it comes to set this world to the flame. Our master was created to pave the way for its arrival. The Dreadlords were sent to make sure that he succeeded.
So the Plague in Lordaeron, the citadels in Northrend, the slaughtering of the elves, it was all just to prepare for some huge demonic invasion?
Yes. In time, you will find that our entire history has been shaped by the coming conflict. Now come, we have much work to do.
Isn't it time you told me about the second phase of the plan, Lich?
Certainly. The first phase of the Lich King's plan was to engineer the Scourge, which would eradicate any group that might resist the Legion's arrival.
Like the forces of Lordaeron and the High Elves.
Exactly. The second phase is to actually summon the Demon Lord, who will spark the invasion.
So where are we going now?
There is a nearby encampment of Blackrock orcs who maintain a functional demon gate. I must use the gate to commune with the Demon Lord and receive his instructions.
Under attack. Our town is under attack. Our town is under attack. Forces are under attack. Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
guards the Demon Gate. Defeat these orcs quickly so that I can contact the Demon Lord.
Understood. The brutes have been slain. The Demon Gate is yours, Lich.
I call upon thee, Archimonde. Your humble servant seeks an audience.
You called my name, puny Lich, and I have come. You are Kel'Thuzad, are you not?
Yes, Great One. I am the Summoner.
Very well then. There is a special tome you must find. The only remaining spellbook of Medivh, the Last Guardian. Only his lost incantations are powerful enough to bring me into your world.
Where should we search for it, Great One?
Seek out the mortal city of Dalaran. It is there that the tome is kept. At twilight, 3 days from now, you will begin the summoning.
Wizards of the Kirin Tor, I am Arthas, first of the Lich King's Death Knights. I demand that you open your gates and surrender to the might of the Scourge.
Greetings, Prince Arthas. How fares your noble father?
Lord Antonidas. There's no need to be snide.
We've prepared for your coming, Arthas. My brethren and I have erected auras that will destroy any undead that pass through them.
Your petty magics will not stop me, Antonidas.
Pull your troops back, or we will be forced to unleash our full powers against you. Make your choice, Death Knight.
I sense that 3 separate wizards are maintaining these auras. If you find and kill them, the auras will disperse. The Archmage has been killed. The first aura is dispersing.
Our forces are under attack.
second wizard has fallen. Only one cursed aura remains.
Our forces are under attack.
It pains me to even look at you, Arthas.
I'll be happy to end your torment, old man. I told you that your magics could not stop me. The spellbook is all yours, Lich. Let's take it and leave before the wizards amass for their final attack.
Indeed. I will begin summoning Lord Archimond at sunset.
The Circle of Power has been prepared per your instructions, Lich. Are you ready to begin the summoning?
Nearly. I've been reading through Medivh's spellbook. His knowledge of demons alone is staggering. I suspect that he was far more powerful than anyone ever realized.
Not powerful enough to escape death, that is for certain. Suffice to say, the work he began, we will finish today. Let the summoning commence.
The Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight. Has sent hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
At last, the mighty Infernals have been sent to aid us. Rally them quickly, Death Knight. They are yours to command.
Our gold mine has collapsed. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under
Hold
attack.
your ground! Kel'Thuzad must be defended! This is the hour of our victory.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Our town is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our town is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Come forth, Lord Archimand. Enter this world, and let us bask in your power.
Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. You have done well, little lich. My plan worked perfectly.
Lord Archimand, all the preparations have been made.
Very well, Tichondrius. Since the Lich King is of no further use to me, you Dreadlords will now command the Scourge.
As you wish, Lord Archimand.
Soon, I will order the invasion to begin. But first, I will make an example of these paltry wizards by crushing their city into the ashes of history.
This has got to be a joke. What happens to us now?
Be patient, young Death Knight. The Lich King foresaw this as well. You may yet have a part to play in his grand design.
Agir, Udal, Nutarus. Agir, Udas, Betalu. Daltaru, Ildas, Glaku. Retum Setharas Amanar, Kutamus. Belar Sumaris, Azaratha, Rakas, La. Belanora, Mordanos Melar, il amor no falos cada.